Let's look at some collocations with break. Here are a few collocations that are made with the word break. We'll look at each one of these and then use them in a sentence to help you learn how to use these. Break a law. To break the law means to not obey the law. The new proposal needed to be revised so it would not break the law. They would be breaking a law if they chose to build on the site. We can use both break the law and break a law, as in these sentences. Break the law is more general, whereas break a law may be more specific. In this case, there would be a specific law that was being broken or not obeyed. Break a record. To break a record means to go past a record that has already been set. For example, the record for running a mile. If someone runs faster than the last person's record, then we say he has broken a record. So here's a few sentences using this phrase. This month's profits look like they will break a new record. This means that this month's profits will be more than they've ever been before. Here's another sentence. It appears that the stock market could break a record for most gains in a day. Now this means that the stock market would go up for the most for any one day. Break a promise. To break your promise is not to keep a promise that's been made. Breaking a promise was one thing the manager wanted to avoid. So in this sentence, the manager may have made a promise before, and he did not want to break that promise or not keep his promise. Here's another sentence. He did not want to break his promise to take the children on a vacation. So again, we can use this phrase with break his promise or break her promise or break their promise. Break new ground. To break new ground means to start something new. The invention looked like it would break new ground in the electronic world. Now this means that something new was going to happen because of the invention. Here's another sentence. The president of the company was hoping that they could break new ground by holding a few joint conferences. Well, this would mean that the president was hoping that by joining the two groups, something new would happen. Break the news. The company broke the news about the layoffs to the employees. Now this means that the company told the employees or gave the news about the layoffs. He wasn't happy that he needed to break the news and he had lost his job. To break the news means to tell people something that has happened. We sometimes use the phrase breaking news on news programs. Break the rules. Breaking the rules was one thing the manager would not tolerate. To break the rules means to not follow or obey the rules. It would be breaking the school rules to have a part-time job. Break the silence. To break the silence means when something has been very quiet for some time and then suddenly there's a noise of some kind. There was a sudden sound of a bird singing that finally broke the silence. So this would mean that it had been very quiet for quite some time and then suddenly a bird began to sing. The bird broke the silence. The only sound to break the silence was the sound of bees humming in the distance. Break the ice. He needed to break the ice after having a bad argument with his parents. This means that after having a bad argument, there was a very cold feeling between his parents and him, and he wanted to break the ice, which means he wanted to make things better again. Here's another way that we use this word. The activities had been planned to help break the ice for the new employees. When we have people who don't know each other, we often want to break the ice so that they can begin to talk freely with each other and become friends. We often call these activities icebreakers. Now, with a few of these collocations, we sometimes use the word a and other times the word the. We can say both break a law and break the law. Break a record, break the record. Now, the other collocations in this video need to be used as they are. So you may need to memorize each of these as a group of words so that you can help learn how to use these correctly. These are just a few of the collocations that we use in English using the word break. Try using some of these in your writing. Happy writing!